What's up, guys? I'm Chris, and today you're watching a magic review on TeleThought 1 and 2 wallets by Chris Kenworthey. Also, if you are interested in some additional support, again, I don't expect it because just you guys coming to the channel, subscribing, leaving comments, being a part of the Facebook group, that is more than enough support as it is. But 2022 has been an expensive year for reviews. I've been trying to get as much as I can so that I can provide as many reviews as I can, but that comes at a cost. So what I've done is I have started a, I don't know what you call it. There's a website called Buy Me a Coffee. Basically, that allows you to donate anywhere from $5 to $25 towards the cause. So if anybody wants to do that, the URL for that is www.buymeacoffee.com/Chris Edwards. Again, do not feel obligated. The support that you give already is more than enough, but if you do donate, it will go to the reviews and I will appreciate it. So thank you. So what is the TeleThought Wallet? Well, the TeleThought Wallet, and again, we're going to review 1 and 2 in this review just because the only difference is the way that you're getting your peak, right? The technology or gimmick is the same in both. But anyway, the TeleThought Wallet is a peak wallet, and I think that it is a very good peak wallet. Now, this isn't a wallet that I would use for every day, right? I don't think it serves as an everyday wallet, but if you just want to carry business cards in it, then I think it is a very good everyday business card wallet. So basically, the TeleThought 1, which is this one, you have an external peak that works very similar to the ultimate networking tool or the Jax wallet. But you have your wallet here. There is a spot on the front for like a business card or an ID or whatever. Like I would use this as a business card wallet, so that's what I have here. On the back, it just looks like you have an empty window because you already filled the window in the front, but that's your peak. And right now, I have information in there and I can see it clear as day. So that's essentially how the wallet works. Inside, you just have 2 compartments where you can store business cards, right? That's really all there is to it. Very, very simple to use, but very deceptive. So one of the questions that you may have is this just a wallet with a privacy filter? Because I did show you the back, right? And I told you that I am getting a crystal clear image of the written information. This is not a privacy screen. Okay, this uses, I don't even know, it's some advanced technology from another planet or something, but it's like, I don't want to expose things, but anybody that uses peak wallets, you're going to have information of peak wallets if you're coming to watch this review, and you know, a layperson is not going to stumble across this. I do not believe. So anyway, we talk about privacy screen and stuff like that because that has been something that's come about in the mentalism world when it comes to peak wallets. And no, this isn't your average privacy filter. This is like that on steroids. It doesn't even work the same, right? Like this is just way, way, way better. That's really all I'm going to say because it's hard to keep everything extremely discreet and vague and still kind of get information out. So I'm doing my best to not completely expose things. But again, this is one of those things where if you don't have it, then you're not going to be able to use this, right? Like Chris Kenworthey bought the patent, so only he has the rights to produce and distribute this material. So exposure or not, really, like a layperson can't go out and recreate this, right? So doing my best to give you guys as much information as I can without completely giving everything away, because I don't think that's right either. On to the next one. So that's your TeleThought Wallet 1, and your TeleThought Wallet 2 is essentially the same thing, except you have a internal peak. Okay, so again, like that's what the inside looks like. It just looks like a blank window that is not being used, which the reason I don't like privacy filters in regular wallets is because I don't think anybody would not use an ID window in a wallet, because you're going to be carrying your ID, right, in your wallet. So why not use it in the place that it's meant for? Now with this, since this doesn't look like an actual wallet that you would use to store cards and like credit cards and loyalty cards and your ID and any cash, it doesn't look like that. So for there to be an unused window, I don't think that that's weird, because really this looks like just something you would carry business cards in. So you have a compartment here that's just storage if you want to store some extra cards in there, and then this is the area where you would have your participant put their information. With this, it works similar to other Peak wallets, where you open it up, get a card for yourself, and close it. What's great about this is that when you open it up, with you seeing everything, they aren't seeing anything. So you can hold this and they can't see anything, even if they're looking at it. So to them, you haven't seen anything either. So that's kind of how the TeleThought works, is that you get a very, very clear image and they can look at it too and don't see anything. So similar to privacy filter, but way, way, way better. All right, so packaging, what do you get? You will get, it just comes in like a plastic bag, and you will get this. Inside just talks about how it works. Very, very simple. You don't get any routines or anything, but again, this is a device, this is a tool, so you should already know some routines. And then you're going to get a whole bunch of these billets. And basically they say ESP Laboratory on the front, and on the back there's a line for them to write their word or whatever. Now, the fact that there's a line here, they can use that to write a word, but I don't want you to think that this is a partial peak, because it's not. You get a full peak of the entire billet. So yes, this works for drawing duplications. No, you do not need them to write in a specific spot. Drawing duplications are great with this. These are nice though, very, very thick, and I think you get like 20 of them with each wallet. Again, not something they needed to provide, just some additional billets. So that's nice. And then they just come in a little envelope. So that's the packaging. The price, the TeleThought 1 is $50, the TeleThought 2 is $57. The quality, it is really good. I don't know if this is real leather. It looks like it. It's thick. It's definitely durable. Stitching is good. I'll give you guys a close-up. And if you look here, that kind of gives you the thickness of the material. It does smell like leather, but I don't know if it's leather. I think it is. Even where it's been cut, it looks like it has a genuine leather texture to it. So I think it's real leather. So that's the price on these. The quality, like I said, it's good. It's really stitched well. It's got the metal ends for protection. If you don't like that, I'm sure you could remove them, because I know some people don't love that, but I think that they are just I think it's just pressure that keeps them on. So I'm pretty sure that you could just kind of lift up on these tabs, because on the inside here you'll see that, you know, these could be lifted, and I'm sure that it's just easy to take them off. So as far as quality goes, it's really well made, and then the actual like gimmick itself is unlike anything that I've seen before, you know. And I've kind of already compared it to some other things that it's similar to, but this is unlike anything like that like it kind of works the same, but this is so much better. Angles on this, the angles are really, really good, because when you know what angle to look at, you get a crystal clear image. And unlike filters that you don't want to use in a dim area, because the filter really makes everything a lot darker, this isn't the case. Imagine this being completely black from every angle outside of like 5 degrees. So what you see is crystal clear. There's no darkness added to what you're looking at, but outside of that like 5 degree mark, everybody else is just going to see a completely black window. So the angles are really, really, really good. The difficulty level on this, it's extremely easy to use. All you have to do is have your participant, you take their information, you place it in the wallet. The only thing that you'll want to familiarize yourself with is the angle that is best for you to see what you need to see, right? So that when you get your peak, you can do it seamlessly. So very easy to use. There's really no difficulty to it. Setup and reset. There's no setup or reset to this. It's instant reset. Pocket space, it's very thin, right? And because the material is such high quality, it's thick, right? So you can't overfill this, right? You are probably going, if you're using this in a working environment, you're probably going to want to make sure that you're carrying extra billets, because you're only going to be able to put, like I think I have 5 of these ones in here, and that's just in the one pocket. So like you can also store probably another few in here, but these are almost like twice as thick of a regular business card. So a wallet here will probably hold 10 to 15, right? And just you'll want to carry extra, but the pocket space is minimal with either one. And I think this one kind of carries, you can carry more with the TeleThought one, but again, it's a little bit thicker, I think, but hardly. So very good pocket space on each. Can it be inspected? I wouldn't hand this one out for inspection, just because the peak is so clear that if they get the right angle, they're gonna know exactly what's going on. But it's not one of those things that I think needs to be inspected by any means, because they can see exactly what you're looking at and they won't see anything. So they're kind of visually inspecting it as the performance kind of goes on. So is it worth the money? I think for the quality and the fact that you can't get this specific technology or material anywhere else, I think makes it unique and makes it worth the price. Now, I remember reading in one of the groups or forums that these have started to go up in price, and maybe it is because they are unique in that they do this and kind of nothing else out there can do it quite like these can. So I don't know what they used to be priced at. Right now they're around $50. So I think that it's a good price at $50. It's probably a better price before, but I still don't think it's overpriced. Maybe once, if they were all of a sudden $70, $80 up, then okay, then we're looking at overpriced there. But for what it is, quality, and it works so well, I think that this is worth the $50 mark. And then pros and cons, positives and negatives. The pros are definitely the fact that the peak on this is unlike anything I've seen before, in the sense that it's so clear, and the material doesn't darken things. As long as you get it at the right angle, you see this like you would see this in the wallet like this, if that makes sense. So it's awesome, and the quality is great. You got options too, right? Like if you want to use this one, like your Jack's wallet or your ultimate networking tool, you can just put the information in and then put away the wallet. You got your peak. This one, if you don't mind going back to the wallet, you get your card out, you got your peak, put it away. But either way, they can see what you see and they won't see anything. So that's kind of the where this shines. I don't know. I think that's all I got. So if you have any other questions, feel free to write that or ask those in the comments, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And with that, we'll see you at the next review.